right over there in the distance, that's the Copley Chimney, and we're going to go and see that. But first we're going to look at the village of Copley, which is down here, up here. So we're about 9 miles from Bishop Auckland, 6 miles from Barnard Castle, and it's a nice area, is this, and the villages around it really. Quite countrified, obviously, and a good part of County Durham. If you've never visited before, check it out. Some nice stone fronted terrace cottages up here. Yeah, so mainly terraced houses really, kind of probably late 1800s, early 19th century, and then you've got these houses over here, all semis, probably built in the maybe 20s or 30s or something. Newer houses as well. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit, I've got nothing for there. It's much cooler today than it was, well, certainly in the last couple of days. I prefer it dead hot, to be honest with you. We don't have many days of hotness in the UK, and then when we do, everyone moans on about it a bit much, saying, oh, isn't it hot? Well, just enjoy it really, because it doesn't last long, because in a few months' time we're going to be bloody freezing and racking up the bills as we put our heating back on again. There's the old post office there, that building. And then next to it, to the left, is this building here which says the Primitive Methodist Chapel, erected AD 1864. I do like these outside sort of storage, coal storage areas here on Gauntless Terrace. Across the fields here, and the noise in the background is goats. We'll have a little look at them. They're really noisy buggers actually. Look at these guys. Very noisy. More goat friends here. I was getting some deathly stares from someone. Private road, no public access, no footpath. So I suppose I'm going to have to go back and join the main drag of the village. So you see here, it used to be the Copley Literary Institute, opened December the 3rd, 1898, by the Right Honourable Lord Barnard of Raby Castle. Now rather disappointingly, Copley doesn't have a shop, and I'm afraid it doesn't have a pub either. And there was a service station here, look, but there's not a lot else when it comes to amenities. However, I think we have found something here in the shape of a post box, so you can post a letter. Collection times 9, Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock on a Saturday. Have to get up early in the morning on a Saturday or late at night or whatever, get that in the post to catch that 7 o'clock early postal pickup. There's a few other places I've done videos around here, by the way. There's a place called Woodland, which is quite an interesting little place, and a small place just down the road called Butterknoll. So if you're in the area, I suppose you could check those out as well. Fine house is that. It's called Ashcroft. Very nice. So we're going to head to the main event, which is over there, the Chimney at Copley, and we'll see what it's about. I think there's an information plaque sort of to the left as you get to a little car parking space, but I'm using the old faithful legs to walk down there and then walk up to the chimney, and let's see what it's all about. get any more exciting than reaching the river level recorder, which is here. Not sure how that works or anything. I can tell you now though, without any experience, that the river is low. It's down there. That's all I know. And this is presumably the River Gaunless. So we've arrived at the Gaunless lead mill. The chimney at the top of the wooded bank in front of you and the house on the opposite side of the River Gaunless are all that remains of the Copley smelt mill. So I guess that house they're talking about is down there. So in its heyday, the mill was owned by the Earl of Darlington, who took a percentage of, or tithe, of lead from the Teesdale lead mines and had it transported here, where there was a plentiful supply of coal and steam to drive a water wheel. The mill was operated in the late 18th century and was derelict by 1890. So the tall sandstone chimney was built in 1832. Its main job was to carry sulphurous gases away from the furnaces by creating a draft which sucked the fumes up a flue, releasing them into the atmosphere out of harm's way. So it looks like you take a little path up here, up the steps, and make your way to the chimney, which is at the top. You can just see it through the woods here, look. There it is. Here we are at the base, the foot of the chimney. Let's just have a look to the top. Wow, it's quite something actually. 35 meters tall. And let's have a look inside. Oh, probably can see anything up there, can you? But can you see anything? I can't see anything. Can you see anything? Sort of. Wow. Kind of be a spooky place to camp out here, wouldn't it, I think? Maybe. So yeah, that's the Copley chimney here in Copley, County Durham. So wander back down the woods, and there's plenty of kind of public footpaths going off into different directions, so I'm assuming there's different walks you can go on and cut through the woods. And whoops, bloody hell, I broke my neck. And yeah, as always really, I suppose, in County Durham you can go off into any direction and see wonderful views, and you know, often come across sort of hidden gems like the chimney. So yeah, there's another stone here, must have missed that as I came up. There's a little sign here, Gaunless smelt mill chimney. What does it say? I can't really see it. Footpath to the chimney by permission of Raby Estates. Right, okay. Visitors use the footpath. Okay, well, I did. It's warming up a little bit. I'm trying to be an optimist, but I'm an optimist that's got a jumper in my bag. So you never know, do you? This is England. Check these dudes out. I wanted to set up a dating agency for chickens, but it was difficult making hens meet. So I've come up this pathway here opposite the chimney, and there of course it is, rising majestically. Check it out. I mean, it's only open 1 till 6 PM on Friday by the looks of it, but it's the Teesdale Cheesemakers in Cafe Cheesedale. I see what they've done there. Teesdale and Cheesedale. Must come back at some point to get some cheese. So as ever, thank you for watching this video and all the videos that I've done in the last year or so, I guess. There's literally hundreds of them actually. I don't realise how many I've done, so please go back and have a look and put any comments down or whatever. Even suggest some places where I haven't been yet or where you'd like me to go back to, because I do like going back and having a re-look at places. So from Copley, it's goodbye. Oh yeah, I forgot. For those of you who are regular viewers, and there's a few people, not masses, but there's a few, I normally mark a place out of 10 and say could I live in a place or not. So Copley, yeah, it's nice enough, it's very quiet. Facilities I suppose are non-existent, but it's a lovely area of County Durham is this. So I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. And could I live in Copley? Maybe, yeah.